Are you thinking of moving to Tustin, California? Watch this first. I'm Berit Hayden, and I've lived in Orange County for over 25 years. I've raised my family here, worked here, and I truly love helping people understand the different communities that make Orange County so special. Today, we're talking about Tustin, California, the pros, the cons, and what it's really like to live here. Tustin is one of those Orange County cities that sometimes gets overlooked, especially because it sits right next to Irvine. But that is also one of the reasons people love it. You get a very central Orange County location, strong neighborhoods, shopping, dining, parks, and access to major freeways, often with a little more character and variety than some of the more master planned areas nearby. If you're thinking about moving to Tustin, California, this video will give you a real look at what to expect before making a move. Tustin is located in central Orange County, right next to Irvine, Santa Ana, Orange, and Costa Mesa. One of the biggest advantages of living in Tustin is the location. You have access to the 5 freeway, the 55 freeway, the 261, the 241 toll roads, and you're also not far from the 405, depending upon where you are in the city. That makes Tustin very convenient if you commute around Orange County, whether you're heading towards Irvine, Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, Anaheim, or even Los Angeles. You're also close to John Wayne Airport, which is a huge plus for anyone who travels often. Another big pro is that Tustin gives you a lot of lifestyle options. You have the district at Tustin Legacy, which is a major shopping, dining, and entertainment area with restaurants, stores, movie theaters, Costco, Target, Whole Foods, and everyday conveniences. You also have the marketplace nearby, which sits between Tustin and Irvine and offers even more shopping and dining. Then there's Old Town Tustin, which gives the city charm and history. Old Town has more of a small town feel with local restaurants, coffee shops, boutique style businesses, historic buildings, and walkable streets. That is one of the things I personally think makes Tustin special. It has newer areas, established neighborhoods, and historic charm, all within the same city. Another pro of living in Tustin is the neighborhood variety. You have Tustin Ranch, which has more of a planned community feel with well-kept neighborhoods, parks, trails, and golf course areas. You have older, established neighborhoods with mature trees, larger lots, and homes with more character. There is Tustin Legacy, which has newer developments, condos, townhomes, apartments, and modern conveniences. And then nearby, North Tustin offers larger lots, hillside homes, and a more custom residential feel. So depending on your budget and lifestyle, Tustin gives you a lot of different options. For families, schools, there are also major reasons people consider Tustin. Tustin is served by the Tustin Unified School District, and many buyers look closely at the schools when deciding where to live. As always, if schools are important to you, you'll want to verify the specific school boundaries for any property you are considering, because they can vary by neighborhood. Another major advantage is access to parks and outdoor recreation. Tustin has neighborhood parks throughout the city, and you're also close to Peters Canyon Regional Park, which is a beautiful spot for hiking, walking, biking, and getting outside. You're also not far from Irvine Regional Park, Santiago Oaks, and the beach cities. So you really have a lot of outdoor options nearby. And of course, we have to talk about the weather. Like most of Orange County, Tustin has beautiful weather. for much of the year. You can be outside almost year-round, whether you're walking, hiking, biking, playing sports, or enjoying a meal outdoors. The cost of living. Now let's talk about the cost of living, because this is important. Tustin is still Orange County, so it is not inexpensive. Home prices are typically high compared to many parts of the country. And depending on the neighborhood, property type, and condition, prices can vary quite a bit. You may find condos and townhouses at lower price points compared to single-family homes. But detached homes in desirable neighborhoods can easily move into the $1 million range and above. Tustin can sometimes feel like a better value compared to Irvine, but it is still a higher cost market. That is one of the biggest things buyers need to understand before moving here. The fifth pro is that Tustin is very family friendly, with parks, schools, sports, shopping, and established neighborhoods. It can be a great fit for families, professionals, and people who want a central Orange County home base. The cons of living in Tustin. The first con is traffic. Tustin is centrally located, which is huge, but that also means you are near busy freeways and major roads. The 5 and 55 freeways can get congested, especially during commute time. So if you are considering Tustin, I always recommend testing your commute during the actual time of day you would be driving. The second con is that Tustin is not very walkable in most areas. Old Town Tustin has some walkability, but most of the city is suburban and car dependent. You will most likely need a car for errands, commuting, shopping, and daily life. The third con is limited nightlife. Tustin has restaurants, shopping, and places to go, but it is not really known for nightlife. If you want a more active bar, beach, or late night scene, you'll probably be driving to Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, or other nearby areas. The fourth con is cost. Even if Tustin can be a better value than Irvine in some cases, it is still expensive compared to many other parts of the country. Between home prices, rent, insurance, taxes, and everyday expenses, buyers need to be realistic about the full cost of living here. The fifth con is that Tustin can feel very different depending on the neighborhood. Some areas feel newer and more polished. Some feel historic and charming, and some areas are busier or more impacted by traffic. That is why it is so important to understand the specific neighborhood, not just the city name. Also, depending upon where you buy, especially in some newer communities, you may want to check for things like HOA fees, Mello-Roos, and special assessments. Those costs can make a difference in your monthly payment. Final take overall, Tustin is a great option for people who want a central Orange County location, access to shopping and dining, good neighborhood variety, and convenience. It is especially appealing for buyers who are comparing Irvine but want to explore other options nearby. Tustin may not be the flashiest city in Orange County, but it has a lot going for it. After looking at the pros and cons of living in Tustin, let's shift gears and talk about what this means to you if you already own a home here and are thinking of selling. Because the same things buyers love about Tustin, the location, neighborhood variety, shopping, dining, parks, and access to the rest of Orange County, are also the things that can help position your home in the market. What buyers love, what they need to consider, and why the city continues to be such a desirable part of Orange County. So what should Tustin sellers do before listing? First, focus on curb appeal. Buyers form an opinion quickly, both online and in person. Landscaping, the front door, clean walkways, fresh mulch, trimmed plants, and simple exterior updates can make the home feel more inviting. Second, prepare the inside of the home. Declutter, depersonalize, clean, thoroughly, brighten the space, and make sure the home photographs well. Most buyers will see your home online before they ever walk through the door. So, professional photography, video, and strong digital marketing are extremely important. Third, address small repairs. Loose handles, burned out lights, scuffed walls, dripping faucets, or deferred maintenance can make buyers wonder, what else has not been cared for? The goal is to reduce buyer hesitation before they ever write an offer. Fourth, price strategically. The best price is not based on what a seller hopes to get. It is based on the current market, recent comparable sales, active competition, buyer demand, condition, location, and timing. A strong pricing strategy can create more interest, better showings, and stronger negotiation power. Overall, Tustin can be a great city to sell in because it has location, convenience, lifestyle, and buyer demand. But sellers still need the right strategy. The homes that stand out are the ones that are prepared well, priced correctly, marketed professionally, and positioned around both the home and the lifestyle. The key to knowing which part of Tustin fits your needs best, if you're thinking about moving in 9 days or 90 days, I would be happy to help guide you through the process. And if you're considering selling your home in Tustin or anywhere in Orange County, I'd love to help you position your property to stand out and attract the right buyers. I'm Berit Hayden with Living Life in Orange County, and I'll see you next time. If you're exploring Orange County, make sure to check out my videos of Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, and Huntington Beach so that you can compare each area and find the right fit.